Hey everybody, Dave Wild here. September 22nd, news for this week. Got some cool things going on, so I want to share them with you. First of all, I'd like to say that Galaxy Zento is joining forces with Gaming for MS. That's gamingforms.org. Sorry, gamingforms.org. And that's run by a friend of mine named Jay Fitzgerald. And he has live streaming on there, talks about different kinds of gaming, video games, cool stuff that you'd be interested in, and it really is all there for raising awareness for MS, so you really need to go and check that out. And if you have MS and you're looking for good places that do positive supports for MS, that is definitely the place to go. So let's start off with sounding off for that, and I'm going to be posting a logo on there as we're joining forces to raise interest and education for MS. So be on the lookout for that, because I'm going to do some new banners. Be cool stuff on the Facebook page. Also in this week's news, I have created a Proteon page, or no, excuse me, not Proteon, Patreon page. And you're probably thinking, whoa Dave, what's a Patreon page? Well, it's kind of like a long distance Kickstarter. Basically, what it lets people do is come in and set up monthly pledges for as little as $1 or as much as you want per month that support the building of the project. Now, giving to Galaxy Zento basically supports art supplies and manufacturing and anything that would make it, book copies, giveaways, eventually other cool stuff, just to support and bring it up. Now, also, in the long run, I dedicate my work to inspiring others with disabilities, which goes especially towards MS and autism. It's really difficult to cope with these disabilities. They can be very debilitating, and it all depends on your level of function and how it messes with you personally. But at some point, there's going to be give-backs and kickbacks for that. Now, eventually, I want to make it so Galaxy Zento goes to conventions and does cool things like that. But at Patreon, anyone who's interested in seeing this really take off could come in there. Please don't. If you can't do that, times are hard for a lot of people. I don't expect you to. But if you know anybody who's gaming interested, superheroes interested, and would like to see an independent take off like a rocket, then have them come on in there and check it out and see if it's something they would like to support. Thank you very much for doing that. Just the fact that I've got people in there who hit like on the Facebook page and stick around with me. There's some awesome people who have just shared the little bits here and there. I am so thankful for them. Thank you for all of you people who do that. Your support is amazing. Amazing. So, don't think that just because you're not putting $1 or something in there that you're not doing enough, because you are. Your interest is wonderful. It fuels me. It keeps me going. I love it. It's wonderful. So that's just kind of what's going on with that. The Patreon page, there'll be a link on the Galaxy Zento page, and it'll be around. And if you can share it with your friends or anything of Galaxy Zento to raise interest, then that's absolutely wonderful. I'm going to make a shout out here too to another person whose shirt I'm wearing, Chris Cox, who is a musician, and this is for his current work, The Amazing Tragedy Circus. I would definitely say check that out. He is another fabulous support for MS. He goes around the country talking about it, which is a big thumbs up from me. And the guy's totally for real. He's He's been in rock and roll for a long time. He was with a band that had a video on MTV, so he's been real places. So definitely check with him. He's another great support for MS, and I can't say enough good stuff about either one of these guys, Jay Fitzgerald or Chris Cox. So definitely check them out. So there's the shout out for Chris Cox and his program, which he does have Kickstarter campaigns for and so forth. But the moral support and the other things that he does, once again, prime. This week I'm working on finishing touches on a short story about Anubis and Horus and how they have to go to Maestro's castle. And Maestro is the top villain of my universe, who after a while is going to start showing up, and showing up in the short stories is the way that's going to happen first. It's going to blow your mind. He is a villain of villains. You'll love it when it finally comes around. Still working on the final edits for Chaos Rising. Hope to have that out for you by the holidays. And, that pretty much wraps this up. I'm sorry I have to go so fast, but Facebook video only allows for about 20 minutes. And I think I'm up to 30 minutes on YouTube. I don't know. I just try to get everything out there. So I hope everyone's starting off to have a great week. It's Monday, and keep being heroes.